Good evening and welcome. You're with the news first, your number one news provider. I'm Shamir Rasooli.
And I'm Kumarini Rajakaruna. As always, let's start off with a look at the stories making headlines tonight.
The President states that compassionate justice will be implemented to youngsters in the north who have been rehabilitated. Sri Lanka launches a $1 billion 10-year global bond offering. US Secretary of State holds discussions on Sri Lanka with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. A public petition to remove politics from sports commences.
For the stories in detail now, President Mahinda Rajapaksa says that the government will implement compassionate justice to the youngsters in the north who have been rehabilitated. The President made this statement while attending the function to unveil the commemorative plaque of the proposed sports complex in Kilinochchi.
An estimated cost of 325 million rupees will be allocated to construct the Kilinochchi sports complex, which will be a part of other sports complexes that are being constructed at provincial level under the national sports policy. Separate grounds for cricket, football, rugby and athletics will also be constructed. A track consisting of 8 lanes and an indoor stadium equipped with facilities for 25 sports is to be constructed at this proposed sports complex. Sports should be developed in your area. All of you need to come to the level of Muthaya Muralidharan, Dharmalingam, Rajalingam, Idiyaraj, Devaraj and Nagalingam Edirveerasingham. That is my hope. We spent excessively in order to develop this province. There are a large number of widows in your area. We have to take measures to provide them with an opportunity to live a respectable life. Many of whom who took your children away are at large. However, a few of your children are still at rehabilitation centers. We are hoping to implement compassionate justice to them. Meanwhile, the head of state presented a financial donation to Tharjani Sivalingam of the Sri Lankan netball team for her future sporting activities. Minister Mahindanand Alutgamage and parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa meanwhile distributed sports equipment to 95 sports clubs and 15 schools in Kilinochchi. Here MP Namal Rajapaksa engaged in a cordial discussion with a group of individuals who were present at the event. Chief Minister of India's southern state of Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha Jairam, focused attention on the issues concerning Sri Lankan Tamils during her meeting with the US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton yesterday. Clinton's arrival in the southern state of Tamil Nadu was part of the final leg of her 2-day state visit to the world's largest democracy. Clinton and her delegation held a brief meeting with Jayalalitha Jairam in Tamil Nadu's provincial capital Chennai, which is also the hub of high-value US investments.
Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha Jairam, stated that even though the war in Sri Lanka was over 2 years ago, the Sri Lankan Tamils in the Jaffna area are still in camps and unable to go back to the original places where they used to live. The US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton shared the concern of Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and said the US government is looking at some innovative and creative ideas in breaking the impasse and enabling the Sri Lankan Tamils in camps to get back to their own homes. While discussing the Sri Lankan refugees in Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha Jairam explained that they have been provided with all the facilities that are available to the local citizens by the government of Tamil Nadu.
Various views were expressed at separate media briefings held today about the meeting that took place between the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton
Hillary Clinton is not touring Asia as there is no other place for her to visit. They are looking at the possibility of using India to weaken China. Earlier, when personalities of the caliber of Hillary Clinton visit India, they only hold discussions with members of the Indian central government. However, this time, she had met with Jayalalitha. She is not visiting Jayalalitha in order to discuss issues pertaining to Tamil Nadu. They are trying to further intensify the problems faced by Sri Lanka through the intervention of Jayalalitha.
All we could basically say is that what Hillary Clinton, the Secretary State, is mentioning is what has been spoken before by our leader a couple of days ago in a particular political meeting. We spelled the way forward. So the government has suddenly realized international relations is not something like coming from a village and shouting and threatening and getting a job done. Now only they know that governing of a country is a very dexterous situation. You've got to look at it from all different areas and the ramifications it has. We have paid the price for seeing this and answering before. But let's see how the government answers them.
Former Army Commander Sarath Fonseca was taken to a private hospital in Colombo for physiotherapy today as well. Last week, doctors advised Sarath Fonseca to undergo physiotherapy for a shoulder injury. I was fully committed in order to save the country from terrorism. I am ready to sacrifice my life for the welfare of the people by chasing away corrupt rulers and changing this corrupt political culture yet again. Subsequently, an argument broke out between prison officers and supporters of Sarath Fonseca.
The member of the Army Intelligence Unit who was arrested on suspicion of being involved in the assassination of journalist Lasantha Wickramatunge has been released on bail after being produced before Mount Lavinia Chief Magistrate Nirosha Fernando today. He was released by the magistrate on the orders of the Colombo High Court recently on conditional bail.
Accordingly, the suspect was released on a cash bill of 75,000 rupees and two sureties amounting to 100,000 rupees each. The court ordered the suspect to report to the Mount Lavinia police on the last Sunday of every month. Meanwhile, the magistrate also ordered for the other suspect in the case, who is in remand custody, to be further remanded until the 4th of August. This order was made on the request of the Terrorist Investigation Department. The case was called up for the 50th time before the Mount Lavinia Magistrates Court today.
The final election rally organized by the United National Party ahead of the upcoming local government election was held yesterday with the participation of party leader Ranil Wickremesinghe. The meeting was held in the Galulu area to ensure the victory of candidates contesting for the Minuwanguda Urban Council from the United National Party. When Dudley Senanayake passed away, he did not even have 10,000 rupees in his bank account. What is the situation today? Today they will start with 10,000 and become a millionaire if they serve a town for 5 years. If an individual holds a portfolio of a minister, he will be a millionaire overseas. This is a manner in which patriotic feelings are embraced in the Mahinda Chintane program. They earn from everything. They first earn from the hedging agreement, subsequently they earn from selling substandard fuel. However, I had to incur a loss of 85,000 as I had to replace the fuel pump. Some time ago during a meeting in Divalapiti, I said that the Bandaranaike statue as well as the golf-face grounds will be sold. They denied it. It would have been alright if they obtained the full amount after selling both. However, they only took half this amount. The deed has been handed over for 99 years after obtaining half of the money. So who is earning from this? Meanwhile, yet another meeting was organized in Tiharvi to ensure the victory of UNP candidates contesting for the Athanagala Pradeshya Sabha.
A metal fence that was erected in the newly constructed Galle bus stand, which was recently declared open by the President, was removed today based on the instructions of parliamentarian Nishantha Muthuhettikama. This was removed as bus employees engaged in a strike action owing to this fence in question.
Galle private bus employees launched a strike on Tuesday, citing that passengers who board buses plying to Hikkaduwa are being inconvenienced by this metal fence in question. Parliamentarian Nishantha Muthuhettigama arrived at the location this morning and looked into the problem at hand. Mayor, there is a problem at your bus stand. I am standing at the Hikkaduwa queue in this bus stand. The parliamentarian, who discussed the matter with the group who were present at the location, subsequently instructed the metal fence to be removed. He also instructed the private bus employees to call off their strike action following the removal of the fence.
Rubber